the Ching Chong Chang lady and then imitated her speech. Did you speak up then?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, that's okay. I'll post it. Don't worry. See, it's funny what you're offended by and what you're not offended by.
Emeril said something very, very intelligent and telling the other day when she said, this is a child getting in grown women's stuff. And I was like, that is very accurate indeed. And so we're going to let the child alone. We're not going to retaliate with a child, and we're not going to...
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. Y'all just wait till Heidi turns 18 now. I'm on that bitch like fucking...
I heard nothing.
We didn't hear that.
Yeah.
But what about the comments about barbecue's looks?
What was said about barbecue's looks? Oh my God.
Kayla Ray likes to talk about and what about her daughter's weight? How come, what, was that addressed? How was that addressed? Liz, were you offended by that? How about you, Crimson? Because those were said publicly.
What was that?
Those were where I was in there.
Y'all assume that we read every fucking thing that's been said.
Do not recall anything being said
Wait a minute,
about
Karen, was you in there when it was
weight.
said? Because if you were in there when it was said, did you address it? Wait a minute. Let's get back to the real deal here. If it was said while you were in there, did you address it, character? Because I never saw it.
I
bring
only
it to
saw
Tammy's attention
I only saw
or anyone's
screenshots of
attention?
it. I only saw screenshots
now
of
it's
it.
going to, now it's going to be.
Well, that's the truth.
Okay.
I only saw
Okay,
screenshots
so
of
you're
it.
admitting, character, you didn't see everything that... Admitting, character, you didn't see everything that was ever posted. I mean, not everybody reads. I mean, people go to work or whatever and don't have time to scroll and read every single comment that's posted.
That's fair.
So,
That's fair.
I mean, there were things that I'm not a huge Discord person. I don't see everything.
Taking this on when, dude, you've done a lot of stuff that people have looked, have chosen to away and move forward, right?
I've been accused of a lot of stuff, and I have,
Right.
and I will own up to what I've done, but I will not be accused of saying that I was going to call CPS on Brat's kids. Yeah, I text Ashley because I told Ashley I will say that I was the one that said the CPS because Ashley was the one that was getting accused of it.
Okay.
So
you
yeah,
did say
there's a text.
Okay. So you did say it.
Well, I said it, but I said it that I will take the blame for it.
What is okay? We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic. You at least admitted you
No,
said
I
it,
mean,
and
I'm not, it's
appreciate
not.
it.
It's
What
not off
I'm
topic.
trying to get back, what I'm trying to get at is, there was no proof that Barbecue knew about Kayla's grandson. In fact, when I spoke to her Sunday night, she had no idea. None. She has no reason to lie to me. I have the text. She had no idea. And as soon as she found out, the next morning, she sent Kayla a text message saying she didn't know, she felt terrible, she wouldn't do that. Right? She did. She sent that text message, right? Okay.
Character, when did that apology?
That
She did.
taking this on.
She did not do anything to me. I got upset. Like I said, I don't know if you were in here in the beginning, but I got upset because of what happened with Kayla and her grandson, and that is what just it upset me. And Kayla was too upset to talk about it.
Okay, here's my question though. Do you have proof that Barbecue knew about Kayla's grandson?
No, and I said that.
But did you say you had proof? Did you say somebody told you that?
No.
You didn't?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I said yes because Kayla said that she knew.
Does Kayla have
told
proof
me.
of that? Does Kayla have proof of that?
Character, let me ask you this.
Crimson, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to Liz.
Well, what I'm going to is towards the proof part. She was told by Salty that
Who was told by Salty?
Barbecue was that about Kayla's grandson, and
When?
her response was
Okay,
To ask for proof
you're
of that.
skipping ahead a few steps. You're skipping. I get where you're going, but you're skipping ahead a few steps.
She's saying
Because this all
prior to
started-
that.
This all started because apparently, because you just played it, you recorded a live, and you heard Barbecue say, "Kayla, why don't you go play with your grandbaby and spend time with family?" Now, see, if she knew about Kayla's grandson, why'd she say grandbaby and not grandson? That sounds to me like she didn't know
Because
if
it was
boy or
a
girl.
baby and it was her only
Yeah.
grandbaby.
Cool. Do you have does Kayla have proof that Barbecue knew that?
Listen,
Or-
listen.
Mhm.
But character, the whole point is, we even said, okay, if she didn't know, why did she double down and say, you know what? I don't even believe that the baby's dead. Show me
Yeah,
that the
I
baby's
can
dead.
understand. I
Are
can
you
understand why
fucking
that's
kidding me?
that's
Right.
no.
That's
I can
not-
understand why that's offensive. But let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest.
You guys took this opportunity, right? She made a comment in a live that Kayla went into. Kayla went into Barbecue's live after Kayla sent a video to Queen Bee to try and start shit. You know, Kayla who said, "I'm gonna take that cunt down," right? And also, she's said a few other things like, "Why couldn't it have been Barbecue that died?" Do you remember that?
What?
Nobody was offended by that. Nobody was offended by that.
I don't know
Why-
anything
why is
about
that?
that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you the screenshot. So I just think it's funny that you guys were perfectly okay with Crimson here calling Barbecue Shamu.
No,
and
hold on.
What's it?
That
Yeah,
was-
you did.
hold on,
Got the
wait,
screenshot, babe.
Andrew.
Got it.
That went back to
Well,
us.
look at what Barbecue's called me for 6 hours.
Let's stay
Wait.
on topic, Tom.
Yeah,
That-
let's not,
okay,
let's not go there
character.
and talk about what Barbecue's
That is
doing.
that.
I got you,
came
character.
from-
We see how you
that
play your
came from,
games.
Watching a live of Betty's when she was talking about Shamu and plastic, and yeah, that was me responding to saying Shamu's a better name than something else.
No,
So-
that's not the context. That was not the context.
Yes,
of the
it
comment.
is. I fucking looked it up.
Okay, if I'm wrong, then I'll say I'm wrong. That's not how I remember it.
fucking
But that doesn't
looked it up
change the
because it's
fact.
so
That doesn't
irrelevant.
change the
Like, I
fact that
don't
Liz
call
just got
her-
up here. That Liz just got up here and said it's so awful when women tear down other women's looks. Didn't you just say that, Liz?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, but you tolerate it in Tammy's Discord, though. You never speak up about it. Why is that?
About what was said.
What about Barbecue's looks? Kayla calling her pork chop, right?
What about Barbecue?
I didn't approve of that.
What about
I didn't
Barbecue?
approve of
pulling
that.
a
But did
picture
you
off of
stand up? Did you
Facebook?
say, "Oh my God, that's so terrible. Why are we tearing down women's looks?"
Wait
Or
a
do you
minute. What
tolerate
about
it there?
Barbecue putting a picture of me from Facebook on the beach on her Discord, and they made fun of me? They body shamed
Oh,
me
that's
for
disgusting
3
too.
days.
And I would
For
absolutely
3
defend you for
fucking
that.
days, they took a
That's
picture of me
disgusting too.
and
It's not
body
okay.
shamed me. When have I
That's not-
ever said anything
that's not
about
okay.
Barbecue's looks? Is what I want to know.
But I'm not talking to you, Tammy. I'm talking
Exactly,
to Liz.
because there's
I'm
so
talking to
much-
Liz.
Yeah, okay.
Liz, but if you're going to stand up there and you're going to say it's so terrible when women tear down other women's looks, then I expect that you feel that way across the board, not selectively.